So this is Jake Nguyen's self-reflection day one. It's me just talking about random stuff. I'm gonna be off topic a lot of the times. I'm not gonna know what I'm saying. I'm gonna be silent. This is gonna be unedited. Um, so this first topic I want to talk about is posture, which which is something that everyone will have heard. And when you hear the word, you're probably gonna think of something like, "Oh, I'm gonna suddenly sit like straight," or I hear that all the time. My parents keep telling me that. Why do I want to talk about posture? Because posture is there in every single second, living second of your life. It's you having a body, and it's going to be in a shape, and that shape is called posture. Now, the one thing that parents tend to tell us is that there's a thing called good posture and bad posture, right? And it's so hard to think about good posture because you probably think of it as good, bad, rather than a spectrum, right? Because, like, think of the term maintain your posture, right? What does that mean? Are they telling you to, like, get a better posture? Just get better posture. That's almost impossible, right? You can't get your spine to move away and then suddenly sit back up and expect it to, like, come back up like this, right? It doesn't work like that. It's just a spectrum. What they're trying to do is get you to keep it at a certain spot so that it doesn't deteriorate further. Now, um, the reason why I chose it is for like three reasons. Number one is because the thing I said about good or bad, right? And then they expect you to flip it, right? That's like impulsive thinking. You're like, I want this to happen immediately. That's what video gamers, that's why we like playing video games, because you input a command through your keyboard and it shows up. It shows up in a way which is through your screen, but the fact of the matter is, it still shows up pretty much instantaneously. And we tend to forget about patience, just, hey, it's okay to take things slow, right? That's the difference between playing video games and reading books, right? Why is reading books less enjoyable? Because it takes time. It takes a lot of time and to get from one point to the next, right? And it's nowhere near instantaneous. Um, the second point I want to talk about is just physical appearance, right? It's one of the most underrated forms of physical appearance, right? You can have like a conventionally pretty person, right? Let's just say their hair is nice, like eyebrows, eyelashes, they have good skin, right? Face proportions are nice, big tits maybe if you're into that. Um, but the thing is, posture shows how you hold yourself accountable. It also shows like um it also shows like how you're able to resist changes that are harmful, right? Um, think of that one like video of that one kid, Dr. Ian, like patient, where he's like literally like a perfect T square, right? And you see how it screwed up their lifestyle, right? It's because he's not able to do things. He's not able to enjoy the luxuries of life. Um, there's like for one, he wasn't able to walk as well, right? And number two, it's a lot harder to breathe. Uh, just think about it. Like, could you imagine these are your lungs, right? When you sit up straight, you can breathe a lot more. But when you hunch down, right, it gets smaller. Keep in mind that I did not move my hands at all, right? It just naturally does it. And how you breathe affects your emotions as well, and that's what gets you to that's why good posture is just that's why well straighter posture is important. um Now, there's a high chance that you're probably trying to sit up straight right now and that you're going to forget in a while, and I get that. I mean, come on, like me at the beginning, I was sitting like this, right? Not very straight. Sit up straight, yes. Um, but in a way, the more you keep reminding yourself, the more you're able to start this process of self betterment. You know, I chose this as the first topic because everyone can relate to it. No one is excluded from that because everything that has a body has a posture, right? Now, you may agree that the new generation's posture is getting worse. And you know what? I agree with that. It's because there's less of a need to survive every single second in the first world, right? Not everything is a matter of survival. Like me sitting down right here, I don't think about dying at all. I don't think I'm in any risk. So what do? Right? I let myself go into leisure, you know. I don't work myself as hard, and as a result, I forget about my posture. See, even just a few seconds later, I'm back to this. And hopefully, I'll come back and appreciate some of these things. Who knows?